How a city moves its people is a measure not only of its health, but also of its values. Most choose to drive. Some choose to ride a bike or to walk. Others choose to take transit. Some choose all four. The fact is, whether you need to get to work or to school or to an important appointment, for many Hamiltonians, transit is their transportation method of choice. For example, many of our senior citizens either never learned to drive, have been unable to maintain their driver's license because of their health, or simply can't afford to own and operate a car. The stats show that more and more young people are choosing not to get their driver's license or to purchase a car. These are some of the reasons why I believe we need to make sure the quality of service provided by the HSR meets the needs of all Hamiltonians, from kids to adults to seniors. All of us need to be able to get around our city easily and affordably. While we can't have a bus stop on every single corner or have a bus on every street throughout the city of Hamilton, I think we can do a better job of making bus stops and bus service more convenient and reliable. Some of our routes are already incredibly busy. If you've ridden all along King Street from the east to the west near McMaster, you'll know that often the buses are full, so full you can't get on, so you have to wait for the next one, possibly even the one after that. Other routes are underserviced, some significantly so. You have to wait too long to get a bus at all. So while our roads need to be well maintained and safe, our transit needs to keep pace with growing demand. It has to be modern and efficient and affordable for all Hamiltonians. That means making investments in our transit, from LRT to express routes like the A line on the mountain, to more local route buses. In a city the size of Hamilton, that's not a nice to have, it's a must have if we're to hit our growth targets. And all of it costs money, but the alternative is to make life even more difficult for those who need transit just to go about their daily lives. Like I said, how a city moves its people is a measure not only of its health, but also of its values. And I want to live in a city that looks after the needs of all residents, no matter their circumstances. I believe strong neighborhoods have good public transit choices. And I believe reliable, convenient, and affordable transit supports a healthier environment for all residents. When our transit plans are an integral part of our growth plans, we make it possible for people to choose transit, to get to and from work, whether they're working on Burlington Street or on Wilson Street, whether in Stony Creek or in Dundas. Transit can and should be part of a smarter growth plan. And transit can be part of a more open government by providing access to GPS data that will help residents know exactly where the next bus is and when it's expected to be at the stop they're standing at. We have the data, we have the technology, we have the need, and we have the expertise to put it all together. And transit can make more jobs open to more people because they have a choice as to how they're going to get to work. There's not much benefit from having a new job, even a living wage job, if the only way to get to it is to drive a car. I'm not saying people shouldn't drive. My wife Elaine and I own a car. One car, two people, two jobs, which means we make choices. And one of those choices is public transit. So as we continue to progress as a city, as we continue to attract new employment and new development, let's remember that transit has to be an integral part of that progress. All Hamiltonians have a right to choose when it comes to how they move around their city. As a modern city, we simply can't afford not to provide these choices. Driving, cycling, walking, and transit. I'm Brian McHattie, and together we can do more.